Hello there, so today we're going to be testing out some AliExpress makeup. I have a cushion, is this a BB cream? I don't know. I have a cushion BB cream from the brand MISSHA. Now, I didn't actually buy this. This just randomly turned up at the address that I used to use as a PO box. I only kind of had it like advertised in my description for a few weeks and I've not kind of advertised it in ages. Oh, it was a huge surprise when this turned up. It definitely is something that I would have purchased myself. It didn't come with a note with the sender's information, with nothing. I still have no idea who sent this to me. It's just a really cute little compact. If it was you who sent this to me, please let me know so that I can say thank you, because I really do appreciate this and I just would love to say thank you. So we're going to be testing this out today. Because I didn't buy it, I had no idea how much it costs, so I just had a little bit of a scan through AliExpress. It's like this ranges in price anywhere from £9 up to £13, so it definitely is more at the kind of higher end of the scale. We're going to give this one a go. Also on the list today, what's this? No idea. I've got a headache today. I never get headaches. You're thinking, Anne, shut up, we don't care about your headaches, just get to the makeup. But just to let you know, if I'm not quite myself today, I'm just not feeling quite myself today. But do you know what? The makeup will cheer me up. So that's the main thing, you know. That's my medicine right now. And a bit of paracetamol, but mostly the makeup, really. Anyway, next we're going to be trying out the Maria Ayora Perfect Chic eyeshadow palette. So excited about actually giving this one a go. We've also got the NOVU cream peachy blush, which I did try in my haul, but because I had already kind of powdered my face, I feel like it didn't really have the best opportunity to blend out. So we're going to be testing this out today. And finally, we have the product that I think I've got the most people asking me where you can buy it from, because this seems to be like a really massively popular product. It's by the brand Pumpkin and it's got like a hidden like little flower in there, little flakes, and this is meant to be like a lip gloss that changes colour. I have actually used this and I must say it's really beautiful, but I wanted to just kind of show you in the video so that you could actually see, because I know a lot of people did seem to be interested in this, so I wanted to show you kind of in person what it looked like. So with all that being said, we're just going to get into this right diddly now because it's over 3 minutes. Okay, so we're going to begin obviously with the BB cream. I'm not expecting that this is going to have the most coverage because it's a BB cream. As you can see, my skin is on one at the moment. It's just really quite self-destructive. It's not in a good place right now. It needs some therapy. I'm breaking out all over the place like I'm a 15-year-old girl again, which oddly enough, I didn't get any spots in my teenage years. Had perfect skin. I did not expect to be getting breakouts in my 30s, but the world works in mysterious ways. I mean, the skin works in mysterious, well, the sebum glands in the skin work in mysterious ways. Okay, let me just have a little flip through AliExpress just so that we can read a little bit about this cushion foundation. 4.8 stars out of 5. It's £9.55 and that's just the lowest price that I spotted it for on AliExpress, and the shipping is an additional £2.29. so this is like a high-end product. This is like AliExpress's version of like Tom Ford or like Dior. Comes in, it looks like 4 different shades, and I have this in the shade number 21, which is light beige, and I believe that is the lightest of the 4 shades. Read some of the reviews to see what other people are saying. This one doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Ordered the plug on trial, delivery 1 week, direct flight of Korean office. I don't want to know about the flight. I mean, with the greatest of respect, I'm not interested in the journey that this compact has had. I want to know about the product. Yeah, not really getting much from that. Someone else said, just super, I will take the time. Okay. Someone else said, Thank you very much, the seller, for excellent cosmetics. But what about the BB cream is what we want to know right now. No one's actually saying what the product is like. Everyone's just raving about the seller, the flight, the meal on the flight, the air hostess's customer service on the flight. No one's actually saying anything. And then someone's saying, I received my powder. This is it a powder? What? Right, okay, I'm done with the reviews. They've actually just confused the situation even more. So it comes in this beautiful white compact, and if we just pop her open, that's what she said. I mean, really? We've got the little, what's that thing? Puff. It's not a puff. Is it a puff? I don't know anyway. Okay, so you've got a fancy little, like, lid situation. And if we, I've not actually opened this. Oh, it looks kind of dark. Look at that. But, oh, excuse me, are you shutting up shop already? I've not even got into you yet. What I have found with foundations, BB creams from Aliexpress, they all tend to be very, like, light. But this one actually looks freakishly kind of orange, which is a little bit concerning. If I just dab, dab, dab. Oh, no, actually, it doesn't look too bad at all. It looks pretty neutral, and a lot came off there with that dab, dab, dab. So this is kind of what it looks like. It seems to be spreading nicely. The shade actually looks like spot on. Well done to whoever bought this for me, and I feel really bad because I don't know. But we're just going to get to applying. Just if you've not watched any of my videos before, I do have oily skin, and obviously I'm going to just be like, basically doing a first impression on this today. I will write any updates, or I'll tell you how it wore kind of, you know, longer term in the comments down below, so please check that out. I'm just popping that in. Patting, I mean, really. Okay, let's just pat it on. Now, my skin is awful. Please ignore my skin. The quicker I can get this on, the better. Let's face it. It's got a really pleasing kind of, it's like aloe vera, or just like, you know, skincare-y kind of smell to it. Zero about this product, but it seems to be providing a lot of coverage actually for a BB cream. The coverage is actually looking really, really good. It looks to be fairly, it looks like it's oxidizing is how it looks actually. Like, it looks to be like warming up the shade, but can you see like the amount of coverage it's given me is pretty phenomenal for a BB cream. I mean, if you look at that side and then compare it with this side, it really has just kind of evened out my skin tone. It's covered up the redness, and it's actually left my skin looking pretty naturally. I hate saying flawless because I just feel like I sound like an absolute ass. Like, oh yes, my skin is looking flawless right now. Gosh, and when he's so full of herself, I mean, really, she thinks she's a supermodel. Like, really, who is she right now? But, okay, so I'm just patting it in, pat, pat, pat. Okay, so I think I'm actually going to move to my beauty sponge because that one didn't want to stay on my fingers, and I feel like they're going to be doing a similar thing anyway. I know people in the comments are going to be like, Amwin, you should use the pad. I don't know the name of it. You should use the pad that came with the compact, but I'm not. I mean, really, I'm living on the edge. She is reckless today. I feel like that has done a really nice job of just covering up my skin, but still, you know, making my skin look quite natural and like skin. I mean, that's a good thing, I suppose. What else would I want my skin to look like? A doll skin. That would be nice. A baby skin. I would love a baby skin face, but without the other features, because that would just be weird. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do the rest of my face, and I'll be back in a minute. Yes, I will. Okay, so I feel like that went on really, really easily. I like the look of it. It looks natural. It looks radiant, and it's actually got quite a lot of coverage to it. So far, so good. I will update you in the comments, so please check down there for more info about how it lasted. Not powdered yet because we're going to go in with the cream blush in just a sec, but first we're going to delve into the world of the lip gloss with the flower in it, because I want you to be able to see how it kind of changes colour It definitely looks kind of clear in the little bottle, and it's got like a little area of pink, which I wondered if you could mix them together, but I don't think that's the idea. I think they're just meant to be separate. I believe that in the bottom it's oil, and then the top bit is like the lip gloss. But doesn't oil float? I have no idea. I mean, I really should have paid more attention in chemistry, but as if I was too busy trying to set fire to my hair with a Bunsen burner. So that was you know, my kind of focus in chemistry. So I'm just putting it on. It's got a really nice smell of, I don't know, it just smells of like fruits, you know, like fruity sweets. It's very sweet, and I like the glossiness. And can you see, like almost immediately it's turning like a fuchsia kind of pink shade, and it's very glossy. It does feel pretty kind of emollient. Emollient, I mean, really? I should get a shirt. Are you feeling emollient today? I mean, really? So look at it. Can you see it? It's just kind of going more pink. And from back here, my lips look very pink. I've never known my lips. Oh my gosh. I feel like they're just going pinker by the second. But I'm not hating it. I'm not hating it. But I do feel like it's making my face look very pale and ghostly right now. Before, I was thinking, oh yes, the foundation is, you know, the shade is matching me. And now I'm not so sure anymore. I feel like this foundation, if anything, is doing the opposite of oxidizing. It's kind of getting lighter, which is a new one for me. But lip gloss feels really comfortable. It doesn't feel like sticky or heavy. It just feels like quite oily, but at the same time moisturizing, and I feel like it's made my lips look quite plump and juicy, like juicy lips. I mean, isn't that what we all want? A nice set of juicy plump lips. I know I do. Anyway, okay, so keep your eyes on the lips, on and off. Just kind of pop on to the lips and then pop off to the blush, because that's what we're just about to do. So pop to the lips and then pop to the cheeks. Okay, so the next product is by NOVU. It's called, I don't know, Charm. And this is the Permanent Lock Colour Smooth cream blush. As you can see, it's a really pretty kind of peachy kind of shade. If I just do a little swatch on my hand, can you see that? Looks really divinely pretty. And okay, we're just going to plop it on. Now, I've not powdered, so I'm hoping that today it will just blend a little bit more easily. So I'm just going to use my sponge, and I'm just going to kind of just kind of blend it in. Okay, so that definitely has blended so much better than the last time I tried it. I would definitely recommend, if you're using like cream blushes, cream highlighters, do not powder first, because you'll find that the product just won't blend. This is really nice. I believe that, you know, we could just kind of build it up a little bit just to look extra kind of popping. I want popping cheeks today. Popping peach cheeks. Can you see my lips as well? I mean, wowza, wowza, wowza. It's like a, oh my gosh, they're going darker by the second. Look at this. Look how pink they are. The lip gloss does come in like a few different shades. I don't think they're all like bright pink. So yeah, definitely kind of check that out. I will include all of the seller information and the price information in the description. So, okay. The blush is a huge hit. I really do like it. Again, this comes in a few different shades. I think the formula is really, really good. It blended out really nicely. As you can see, it's not overly pigmented. I did apply like 2 layers, and it's not like very noticeable. It's quite subtle. It's definitely a buildable kind of product. And yeah, I mean, I'm liking it. I do like it. I think it's not showing up as much on camera, and I know you must think it's cop-out when people say that. When I'm watching someone like talking about makeup and they're like, oh my gosh, it's totally not showing up on camera, and then on camera like you can't see anything. You're thinking, I can't see anything, but I can see like in my mirror here it looks peachy, but for some reason I don't know why, like my face looks lighter as well than it does in the mirror. I don't know if there's something, I have no idea. By the way, I've not powder my face, and usually I at least have to like set, you know, under my eyes, after I've applied like my foundation, because I find that foundation will always sink into my eye creases and make me look like a million years older than I actually am. But this BB cream has not done that. It's actually sitting on my skin really, really nicely. I know I've not had it on for long, but I don't feel in any desperate like rush to have to like set it, because I'm just kind of enjoying it right now, and that never happens with any foundation or BB cream. So I'm actually really, really impressed with that at this point. Okay, so we're going to move on to the Perfect Chic palette by Maria Ayora. Look at this. I, for the most part, have been hugely impressed with Maria Ayora. I've seen a few comments recently where a lot of people are saying that the Maria Ayora products have arrived broken or shattered. And like literally, I've never had an issue with that at all. So I'm really like sorry to hear that that's afflicted you, because that's just sad. I'm really, really sorry about that. And I will leave the seller's information where I got this from. Maybe, I don't know, the seller you got it from just wasn't packaging it correctly. Who knows? But everything that I've received has been good. I'm not bragging. I hope you don't think, oh my god, I'm so braggish today about having never received a shattered product, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I'm going to just swatch this off camera, and then we're going to go and apply it on the eyes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so I have swatched the Perfect Chic palette. For the most part, I think it looks brilliant, especially the yellow, this lovely kind of turquoise blue, and then the almost kind of violent pinky kind of shade. The shimmers seem good. The mattes are good. I mean, I think because of the nature of them being like pastel shades, they're not the most like pigmented. I feel like it must be a bit difficult to try and really perfect pastel kind of shades. Most part, just going off the swatches alone, I'm supremely impressed, and I'm excited to try this out on my eyes. Because the video is like super long at this point, I am going to just go ahead and do the look. I'll try and show you a little bit, but please forgive me not obviously showing you the whole thing, because I don't want the video to be too long. So anyway, I'm just gonna get on with this. But look guys, oh my gosh, by the way, I know how pink do my lips look right now. I mean my lips look like a baboon's ass. I mean, really. Okay, so to begin, I think I'm gonna go in with, I think I may mix like this orange shade and then this. Oh no, I'm not. I'm going to go in with this. Yeah, I am. I'm going to go in with this first, maybe mix with a little bit of this brownie kind of tan shade. So I'll just kind of pick a little bit up on the brush. Pick a little bit up on the brush. Can you see? Quite a lot of pigments come off. And away we go. Away. Oh. Oh. Found that these, you know, like stationary like page organizer things are really good, you know, if you want to get like a really sharp line on your eyeshadow. And let's face it, I wasn't actually using them for organizing anything, so at least I can kind of put them to use now. Anyway, side note, I mixed the tan shade and the slightly peachy shade together, and I must say these are blending out really, really nicely. They've got a lot of pigment to them. I didn't have to keep kind of dipping back in. A little kind of went a long way. So far, I am impressed. I think next I am going to go in with, because I want to create like a pinky kind of look, I feel. So I don't even know. I have no idea what I'm doing. But to show you just a little bit of how well these blend. So if I go into this peachy shade here, can you see how much comes on the brush? And then look, I'll just show you so you can see what I mean. You do get a lot going on, you know. Can you see that? And I know I had eyeshadow already underneath, but also they're not extremely powdery. Can you see, like, there's hardly any powder coming off these, which is nice. Yes. I know a lot of people get really heavily annoyed with overly powdery eyeshadows. So, okay, so I'm going to carry on. She's carrying on. The lips are just crazy right now. Okay, so I went in with a little bit of this pink and this pink. And look at that. I mean, it really does pack a lot of colour, which is great. I think next I'm going to go in with a little bit of the milk jumbo pencil, and that on my eyelid, and then I'm going to pop on a little bit of colour over the top. Okay guys, I'm sorry, I know I keep popping back in and you're like, oh my gosh, Anwen, just get on with it. I mean, really. But look, so I put the Milk Jumbo Pencil on as a white base, and watch this, right? So I'm going in with one of the pinky purpley kind of shades. Just watch this. Can you see how opaque that is? Look at that. Look at this, right? Just look at this. Can you see the strength of that shade? I mean, you're looking at this thinking, I mean, what are you doing right there? I have no idea is the answer. I just went crazy and I now feel like I'm a little bit lost in rainbow land. And I'm regretting the yellow in the middle, but do you know what? I'm just testing out the eyeshadows. That's my excuse and I'm sticking with it. I mean, I'm going to pull this bad boy side off. Okay, so I'm just going to finish off the rainbow look. I wanted to kind of test how, you know, like pigmented the actual colours are, and they are goddamn pigmented. I mean, that's what I'm going to say, faux show. Okay, so I am back and I feel transformed. You may notice something has changed. This is a wig that I picked up from the Wish app. How beautiful is this? I've not got it on properly. I literally just plonked it on my head, like literally. But with the eyes being like a bit rainbow-esque, I wanted to match them with my new rainbow pastel wig. I mean, I just thought it was the perfect match made in pastel heaven. So I am deeply impressed with the eyeshadow palette. I just found that the eyeshadows blended really easily, the colours were pigmented, and I just feel like this is a really fun palette to play around with if you are into bright colours or you want to just experiment a little bit. I just feel like this is the most fun palette ever. My best friend has a 4-year-old daughter who's getting into makeup, and I just feel like she would adore this palette, so I'm going to be buying her one. I do feel like I need a different kind of lip product to work with the whole look. I don't think the lips are working with everything else. You'd also have to set the BB cream because it was breaking apart, like literally. So I just kind of set it down and it's looking a lot more together again. So far, really liking the BB cream, but I will, as I said, update you down below. The lip gloss, I like it. It feels really comfortable on the lips, but I don't really like the shade of it. I don't like how fuchsia pink it is. I just don't think it's the most flattering on me. By the way, the wig weighs a ton. That's why my head is going down like this. But yeah, it's a fun, like, little bit of a novelty gimmick product. The blush, I really like it. Wasn't really as pigmented as I would have hoped for, but I imagine you could build it up. If you're a fan of cream blushes, I don't have any complaints really, apart from the fact that you can barely see it. Just keep that in mind. Okay, so I am gonna go. I feel like I'm gonna get like neck strain under the strain of the wig. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Let me know down below if you've got any great recommendations for AliExpress, and I will see you soon for more videos.